Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I'm bringing another deep dive into the top selling men's jeans on eBay. We're doing the top 40 based on volume. I ran this data on the last 90, at the end of December 31st, which pulled in the last quarter of eBay sales. Today we're looking at number 36, Girbaud jeans. So what I do, in case you want to play along at home, is if you go to research on Terapeak, I typed in the term Girbaud. I'm looking at the last 90 days. Category is men's jeans. If we do pre-owned, you can see 1,185 have sold in the past 90 days. And if you do it by 90 days, eBay will give you some data. Well, they'll give you data on any date set. But first of all, you're going to get the average sold price of 45 and change, average shipping of 11 and change. So if you put those together, your average selling price on this brand is going to be $56. You can see 8% of people did free shipping, 1127 sold with a sell-through rate, a 90-day sell-through rate of 48% and change. So that means 48% of all of this brand listed in 90 days sold. So on average, it's going to take a little bit over 6 months for a pair to sell. So between 6 to 7 months. eBay gives you some good data that you can look at. You can look at the total number sold over the last 90 days. It looks like between 10 to around 20 pairs are selling per day. And you can also look, I found this pretty useful, these price buckets. Most of these are selling between $27 to $46. You could go lower, you can go higher. Less of them are going to sell at 46 to 65 sold in that price bucket. I'm sorry, 249 sold in that price bucket, and then 71 sold here. So depending on how fast, if you want to move them real fast, this is the most common bucket. But as you can see, as we dig into this, some of these can go for a lot more money. So if we sort this by the most recent sales date, which is today, we can see already today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have quite a few. 11 or 12 of these have already sold. You can see 25 plus shipping, 39, 64, 38, 49, 36, 20, 31. So what I like to do is first of all start by the most recent, and then I'm looking at what they are and what are some of the keywords, right? MFG, baggy, loose, denim, and then we're looking for repeating patterns, right? Carpenter, baggy, loose, Y2K, taping, streetwear. The taping is going to be this right here on the bottom and the top. And we will dig into some of these individual listings in just a minute. Vintage 90s, relaxed, baggy, tapered, hip hop, distressed, relaxed, wide leg, Y2K, baggy, hip hop. All right. Now, what I like to do is then sort. Well, yeah, you can look at the lowest price. Like if you want to snipe some of these, you can see these were bought for $7.99 plus $9.99 shipping. But what we really want to look at are the highest selling prices, right? And then we're also looking for patterns and what made these sell for more. So these sold for $199 plus shipping. That's a very nice sell, right? Maurice Francois Girbaud. Here's the keyword taping. There is your logo. There's a logo on the inside. We have measurements. So you can see the wide leg and the taping. Now, what are some patterns that, wait a second. Let me do that. Okay. What are some patterns? Can we see some patterns, especially on the top end? Here's a pair of overalls. These overalls sold for really good money. And right there, once again, Girbaud's on the front. There's a logo made in Hong Kong, which is a sign that's vintage. And those overalls sold for $183 plus shipping on actually yesterday. Here's a jumpsuit sold for $180 plus shipping. Once again, you got the logo on the front, the logo on the inside. So overalls, taping, shuttle. There's a keyword. That shuttle is referring to this taping on the bottom that can adjust. So that's a keyword. Once again, shuttle, taping. Oh, these are leather. Okay, so that's leather. That's gonna be much more rare than the typical denim. So if you find a leather pair, obviously it's gonna be worth more money. What these $150 pair? What was it about these? This is what I call a deep dive. Destroyed patches. So destroyed. Oh, okay. All these patches that were put in here. So it's interesting that a destroyed, damaged product in some cases is actually worth more. Here's another one, another $150 sell. This one's unique. You have this logo right here. You've got these X. I don't know what you call these. The seams. Okay, there's another pair of coveralls. So if you see coveralls, get them. Once again, dark stitching. This is thick stitching, so that could be a good keyword to use. Here's another leather pair. So leather, once again, is popping up. These sold for $136. So if you have the taping, it definitely seems like they're going to be worth more. Okay. Taping, shuttle. So those keywords are helping move these. As you notice, when we looked at the 90 days, I didn't see any that had shuttle as a keyword. Ooh, that is I just put those against the bathroom curtain, and it's still sold. So that taping, this is a black pair, keyword shuttle. Once again, taped, wide leg. All these have a lot of these have the taping, right? So the taping seems to make these worth more. There's some with the red taping, which stands out a little bit. They sold what for $119? Okay, a lot of these have the taping, or they're coveralls, or they're overalls. So it's good to see what the top of the market is doing. And now let's go back to the last 90 days to kind of compare again. That's the first 90. All right, so these are most recent. So just the regular ones, they still go for, it looks like good money, but they're not going for as good. Now, looking at those higher prices, it looks like these probably should have sold for more, but still, even within the most recent, the taping, the shuttle would have been a good keyword to add. These sold for $64.50, $38. So whether it has the taping or not is going to make these more valuable. All right, so let's do this. Let's fill out our little sheet, and there, you can see we've done Liberty overalls, Eddie Bauer Jean Co. Next, today we're doing Marie Francois Girbaud. I did pull up the data for the past year, and for the past year I had 4,276 sold. There are 1,234 active, 47% 90-day sell-through, ASP of 56. So other than Jean Co. And by the way, if you saw the Jean Co. video I made, if you haven't seen the previous ones, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, check out my video playlist, the top 40 selling men's jeans, and you will see Jean Co. is kind of similar. Both of these are baggy, vintage Y2K brand jeans, and those, the average sell price was $106. These are $56. So what are our takeaways? Once again, we can look at keywords, right? Keywords, Y2K, baggy, streetwear, shuttle, taping. And I would say if they have taping, they are worth more, as well as leather or overalls / what's the name of it? Not the overalls. Oh, coveralls. Hello. That word escaped my mind. They're worth more money. So any of these, a Girbaud jeans, I would pick any of these up probably $10 or less. If it had the taping, if it had that shuttle, or if it's the coverall or the leather, I'm definitely gonna pick those up. I would pay up for those. I don't know, depending on the style, probably $20, $30 to be honest. If you can get $100 plus, maybe even up to 50 depending on your business model. So that's number 36, guys. Girbaud jeans. We will see you on the next jean video, which will be number 35.